What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you this awesome CSGO gambling site called CSGOFast.com. Although it's a CSGO gambling site, it also has a ton of different deposit and withdrawal methods. So if you guys are into Dota, or if you want to deposit cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, that also works as well. It's not exclusively for CSGO skins and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. As you can see, there's a sign in button in the top right corner. You're just going to go ahead and click on that. I'm a Steam user, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in through Steam. However, you can also log in through Google, VK, Twitter, Facebook, and Yandex. But since I'm going to use Steam for today, we're going to go ahead and sign in through Steam. And yeah, guys, I really like CSGO Fast. I think they're one of the best CSGO gambling sites out there. They have a ton of different game modes, and they also offer free coins as well. So yeah, guys, as you can see here, this free coins button, go ahead and click on it, and make sure to use this code 4JJ83P7-CSGO. It's been on screen. It'll be on screen for the remainder of the video, and all you guys got to do is click on activate it. I'll also have it in the description below in case you guys don't quite get it and you just want to copy and paste it like I do. As you can see here, it'll just say input bonus code. You'll copy paste it and click on activate, and you guys will get some free credits to gamble on the site without having to use any money. And yeah, guys, let's get straight into exactly what kind of strategies I like to use, and I'll go over every single game mode that's offered on this site. Alright, guys, so as you can see here, this is the first game mode that I want to showcase. It's called the Classic game, and if you guys have ever heard of CSGO Jackpot or any of those kind of sites, they all kind of shut down earlier because now that there's a 7-day skin trade hold, it's really tough to do this kind of game mode. But CSGO Fast has done a really good job of bringing this back to life. As you can see here, there is a timer and people can deposit up to 50 items in the jackpot. The way it works is the more you deposit into the jackpot, the higher chance you have to win. And there's one winner, so out of all these people, there will only be one winner. Everyone is going to deposit their items here. As you can see exactly what kind of items people are depositing. You can also just deposit credits. So if you don't have skins and you just have a balance like I will in the future when I show you guys, all you guys got to do is click on place a bet, and you can choose any item in your inventory here, or just some amount of coins that you have in your inventory. So yeah, guys, as you can see here, it even has a very nice little animation for us, and it'll scroll through everyone's profile pictures and pick a random person based on the chances that they had. So it's one of my favorite game modes. It's super fun. My favorite strategy is to just put in a couple dollars and try to win really big. So we'll see if I can hit anything later, but for now, let's go right into the next game mode. Alright, so for the next game mode, this is called the Fast game. This is really good for people who want to bet a small amount and still have a pretty good chance at winning. As you can see here, you can only have 3 players in a game. The bet amount is just $1 to $10, and you can only have 3 to 10 items. Similar to the Classic game, it's a jackpot type of deal here, but instead it's just 3 people that can enter. So say you wanted to just kind of bet really small, but you only want to play against a couple of people. Say you have $1 and you want to try to make it to $4 or $5. You would just place a bet here. Same thing as the Classic game as well. And you'd be able to put it into a game here, and once 3 people join, it'll spin it, and I'll show you exactly how it works later when I deposit myself. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend the Fast game for people who are on a low bankroll. But yeah, guys, let's get right into the next game mode. Alright, guys, so this is esports bets. This is a personal favorite of mine just because I really love betting on esports, but I know it's not for everyone. I just wanted to showcase it real quick to see if anyone else would be interested in betting on it. But yeah, guys, they offer both CSGO and Dota matches, as you can see here. There are no current Dota matches, but there are some Tier 1 CSGO events that have some open bets right now. So if you wanted to bet on Fours or Evil Geniuses for the next upcoming event, all you would have to do is click on either team that you want to win. So let's say Fours, and you would just bet, say, $25, and it'll show you your potential reward. All you'd have to do is place a bet right here, and it'll place it right for you. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to showcase esports bets, but let's get right into the next game mode. Right here, this is kind of the roulette game. They call it the double game here because like any roulette site or any roulette function, betting on either of the color besides green would give you a 2x multiplier. So this is just kind of your standard roulette. You know, you have your green, your red, and your black. The black and red will give you 2 times your money, and the green will give you 14 times your money. So as you can see here, there are lots of other people betting right now, but this isn't my favorite function on the entire site because it's against a computer and not exactly against another person. But I know a lot of people like roulette, so I just wanted to showcase this. But the next game mode is one of my absolute favorites, and it is the times 50. Basically, the way this works is there are 50 tiles on this little wheel, and evenly distributed for their multipliers, there is a 2x, 3x, 5x, and 50x tile. As you can see here, the golden one's actually worth 50x, so if you manage to hit that, you're actually insane, because that only has a 2% chance of hitting. So there are two, for the 2x tile, it's a little gray tile right here. It'll give you, I think there's like, so there's 50 tiles, it's roughly like 29 on there or so, or 24, so it's roughly half of them. If you wanted to bet on 2x, you'd have a roughly 50% chance of winning. If you wanted to bet on 3x, you'd have a roughly 33% chance of winning. If you wanted to bet on 5x, you would have about 19-20% chance of winning. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend this one if you guys are into any kind of gambling. If you like that exhilaration and if you really like that kind of drive of gambling, I highly recommend this one because it's super exciting and super fun to play. So yeah, let's get right into the next one as well. This is high-low. This is also one of my favorites because it is very, very unique because you get different multipliers for every single game that you play. Basically, it'll draw a random card from a deck of 13 cards going from 2 to ace, and everyone knows that for a deck of cards, you know, you have your 2 through ace, and basically for high-low, it'll draw a random card, and say you have a 6 right here, like it does here. You can either bet on high or you can bet on low, whether you want the card to be higher or the card to be lower. And as you can see, the multipliers change every single time. So there's a higher chance for it to go above 6 for this roll. So the high value is actually a little bit of a lower multiplier than it is for the low. As you can see, the low had a 3x chance, but the high had a 1.71 chance. So you can also bet on the right side as well. You can bet on whether it's red or black, whether it's 2 through 9, whether it's a face card, whether it's a king or an ace, or just an ace. And there's also a very, very small chance of it hitting joker, which is a whopping 24 times. So if you guys hit that, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, guys, this is high-low. I really, really recommend it. It's super fun. You can get super cool multipliers on it. You can hit insane bets. But yeah, guys, let's get right into the next game mode. Alright, so this is the next game, and it's called Baccarat. I'm not a super huge fan of Baccarat, but I know a lot of people are, and just to kind of explain simply how it works, basically there's the player side, the banker side, and the tie. The way it works is either side is trying to get closest to 9. I know the numbers are worth exactly what they are, so as you can see here, the 4 and the 5 add up to 9. This would actually be a perfect score, assuming that the third card does not mess up their numbers. And yeah, guys, as you can see here, the banker actually lost because they got a king and a jack, which are both worth 0. But if you want the detailed rules, you can just click on how to play right here. It actually has this for every single game mode. So if you guys are a little confused, but you are super interested in playing a certain game mode, all you guys got to do is click on how to play. But I'm not a huge Baccarat fan. If you are, sure thing, you guys can play on it as well. If you're a little confused and are also kind of interested in playing it, you can just click on how to play and it'll show you the detailed rules below. But yeah, guys, the next game mode is Crash, and a lot of people who have ever played on CSGO gambling sites know that Crash is super, super exhilarating and also very stressful. Personally, it's not for me. I think I get a little stressed out and try to get a little too greedy. But basically the way Crash works is it starts at a 1 multiplier and it just keeps climbing up and up and up, and you never know when it's going to crash. It could crash at 1.01, it could crash at 500. So basically you would just put in your bet, and you can either put an auto stop, so if you wanted it to stop at a 10x and cash out at $10, then yeah, that's what it would do, assuming it got all the way there. But if it crashed before then, you'd lose everything. So basically it's a game of luck and also on balls, because you either have to stay in and wait all the way till it gets to that 10 coefficient, or you just kind of cash out early and take what you win. But there's also that small amount that it will hit, so you never know. As you can see here, there's also a how to play button, so there's there's different algorithms that they use if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, guys, the next game mode I'm going to show you guys is the slot game. Now, I'm not a huge fan of slots, but a lot of classic casino players really do like slots, so this is pretty much just like your normal slots. All you guys would do is you put in the amount that you want and click start, and you can bet on up to 9 lines. So yeah, guys, this is just slots. It's like any other slot machine that you would use in Vegas or wherever. And I'm going to get right into the next game mode. Now, this one's called Craft. For CSGO players, you guys will really, really like this because basically Craft allows you to pick an item. So say you want this MP7 skin, right? You can choose the % chance that you guys will actually win the skin. So say I had $100 or whatever, and I wanted to go super, super big. Like, let's go to page 30, I guess. Yeah, let's see. Let's say I want this flip knife slaughter for $200. Well, this is how I can change the percent that that I'm betting on to win this knife. So say that I wanted like a 50% chance to win it, I would have to pay $100, and it's a 50-50, either double my money and get the knife, or I do not win. But yeah, guys, I'll show you how to do it later. My personal favorite thing to do here is go on like a super low chance and try to get an awesome item for like a much discounted price. So yeah, guys, I really recommend this for CSGO players or Dota players if you guys like Dota skins. But yeah, the next game mode that I want to showcase is Wheel of Fortune. Now, I don't really like this one a ton because it's really hard to make profit with it, but if you guys are kind of like, oh, well, I want to gamble a little bit and try to get something big, well, then this is for you. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and basically you pay $1 for the chance of getting a knife, which is like 1%, and the other chance is that you get nothing, or you get a skin that's only worth like 20 cents or so and you sell it back. I'll show you guys later. I'll kind of spin it a couple times and see if I can get lucky, but yeah, guys, the next one is called Tower. Now, there is an old CSGO website called CSGO Tower that was really fun, but unfortunately they're not very popular and they unfortunately had to shut down. So this is kind of your alternative if you really like that. I'll show you guys later exactly how it works, but basically your goal is to climb the tower, and as you can see here, as you go higher, you get more money for each time that you click on one of these spaces. It's similar to Minefield, but it kind of goes up instead of all around, and basically you have bombs on each one of these rows, and there is going to be a bomb in each row out of the 3. So theoretically you have a 66% chance of getting whatever's at that next level, but as soon as you hit a bomb, you lose. So you could get really close and almost get to the top and still hit a bomb and you'd lose everything. But you could just go a couple and cash out, and then you'd still win what you had. So similar to Crash, it's kind of like you don't want to get too greedy, but if you do get greedy and you win, then it kind of all works out. But yeah, guys, the last game mode of this website is the cases. They have 3 different cases: the blue case, the orange case, and the silver case. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at the blue case right here. Basically, you would open it for $1.50, and these are all the components of the case. You just have a random chance to get any of these, really. It's not really a case that will give you a ton of profit, but if you guys are looking for some nice play skins, like the Opsun and Leo is really nice, the Ox Sid Meat is really nice. So if you guys want some play skins, but you maybe don't want to pay a ton of money for them, you could get them at discounted prices just from playing this case and maybe getting lucky. So yeah, guys, now that I've talked about the site completely, I'm going to show you exactly how I like to play on it, and I'm going to go over every single game mode again and kind of play a couple. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back when I deposit. Alright, guys, so I just deposited about 28 bucks, and I'm going to see exactly how much I can get this video, and hopefully we can make some money, and maybe I'll give something away at the end of the video. So yeah, guys, this is the classic game right here. As you can see here, there's 38 bucks in the pot. I probably don't have a very good chance at winning it, but I'm going to go ahead and put in about, you know, 250 for the next game. Maybe you will win something, maybe not, but there's a very low chance of me winning these because the pot is so high. So basically, the chances of me winning are completely contingent on the amount that I put in. So let's just see if we can win anything from this next game. Alright, guys, so as you can see here, my my deposit into this game was made right here. As you can see, I put in 250 and it converted it into skins that are on the site. So say that I actually did win it, I could actually withdraw the skin instantly, or I could just change it back to credits, which is what I normally do, and then go to the shop. But yeah, guys, as you can see, the pot's already at $63, so I don't think we're going to play more than one. As you can see, I have a 4% chance of winning this, so very small, but you know, there's always a chance. You can also see the history of games in case you missed your own bet. But yeah, guys, let's see if we can win it, I guess. This guy actually put in $50 just to try and snipe this pot, so he has a 74% chance of winning. It'd be pretty embarrassing if he lost, but let's see what we got here. And it looks like it might just get stolen away. And wow, the guy with 11% ended up winning. So he put in 750 there. As you can see, the number right here, that's to prove that all the tickets are real. It generates a random number and just kind of picks from the tickets below. So yeah, guys, that's the classic game. I'm gonna go into the fast game and see if I can get someone to join in here. Sometimes it's not always super popular at this time of day, but we'll see exactly if any other people are betting right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put in let's go with $2. Oh, I'll go with 250. It does make you have a minimum of 3 items just to make sure that people aren't just trying to use one item at a time. But yeah, guys, this might take a while, so I'll just kind of skip to whenever it finishes. Hopefully someone will join. So it's been a while, and people don't seem to want to play the fast game right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and browse over the other ones. Maybe it will spin when we're away, but I can always come back to it and see if we won. So this is the esports bets that I was talking about. I'm not actually going to make a bet right now, but just kind of for reference, I would just put like $5 and click on place bet. But let's go to the double game and see what's going on over here. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I'd like to do most, which is double up when I lose, but kind of bet small. So I'm going to go ahead and go 250 on red since it hasn't hit red in a little while. And I'll also put 50 cents on green just to see if we can get lucky. You know, always worth hitting that 14x multiplier. As you can see here, they even have a challenge over here where if you guess the color 10 times, you can get an extra $1. So say you're on a low bankroll and you're just trying to predict for some people, you know, you can always go ahead and try that. But let's see what we get here. And it always rolls super close, so you never know exactly when it's going to land. It's kind of slowing towards that 14, but it just slides over to that 7. So we're going to win $5 on that one. Just kind of boosts our balance after that loss on the classic game. But let's go into the times 50 and see what we can win here. I think my favorite thing to bet on here is the 5x. Not sure why, but I always feel like the value is really good considering the chances of hitting it. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and do $2 on the 5x, and while we're at it, let's go 50 cents on the 50x. Well, didn't quite get it in on time, but let's see if we can hit this 5x right here. It's always super hard, but you never know. It's 20% chance. That's not nothing. And it's going to slow down in a second here. And look at that. We just hit the 5x with $2, so that's $10 right there. And yeah, guys, we're already up $30, so let's get right into the next game mode and see what we can win here. So this is high-low. I was talking about it earlier. You can either bet on high or low depending on what the number is here. So there's a really high chance of it hitting above a 2 right here. So theoretically, if you guys wanted to go strictly on numbers, you could just kind of bet on whatever was most probable. But the odds for you to win that are they're slightly kind of fixed to make sure that you can't make too much profit off of something with a super high chance. So I think my favorite thing to bet on here, and wow, I just hit a joker, so that's like a probably 3% chance of actually hitting, so that's crazy. I think my favorite thing to bet on here is the Jack, Queen, King, and Ace, because I feel like it's a pretty decent chance to hit. And let's see, and there we go, guys, we just hit a king. We're hitting everything so far on these computer games, so since we won that, I'm just going to go one more just to see if it'll double up. But yeah, guys, that's definitely the way that I like to play high-low, is betting on these like really small chances and having a decent chance at winning. Okay, I hit 2 that time, so we didn't win, but let's go into the next one and see what we can do. So this is Baccarat. As I was talking to you about it, I don't really love Baccarat. I don't really play it that much, but I will play one game just to kind of show you guys how it works. But I'm just going to go, you know, 50 cents on the tie, because I think that 8x is really enticing, and honestly, the odds for them to tie are a little bit better than I think 8x presents. So I'm going to go ahead and go 50 cents on that 8x, and let's see if we can hit it. Not a lot of people like to play Baccarat, I guess, because I haven't actually seen anyone in here lately. I always see a couple people with like a couple dollar bets, but this is definitely the newest addition to CSGOFast, and a lot of people still don't really understand it. So let's see if we can win this Baccarat game. So that's a 5 and a king, that's 5 there, and that's a 9 on the other side. So unfortunately, they did not tie, but we can still go into other game modes and try that out. So as you can see here, here is the exhilarating crash. Now, I absolutely hate crash sometimes because it can be super frustrating, but let's try to hit this 2x with $1.50. Looks like it's been hitting really low lately, so it might be on a bad streak, but let's just see if we can get to 2x here. It'll give us a nice $1.50 buffer right here, and maybe we can use that for a case later. And as you can see here, you can see the number rising, and there you go, we just hit the 2x. So it'll auto cash me out at the 2x that it that I kind of had labeled right here. As you can see, this hit a 9x over here, so if anyone actually went all the way up to 9x, they could have cashed it there. As you can see, the one that I bet on actually went up to 3, so say that I hadn't done an auto and I just kind of cashed out when I wanted to, I could have gone all the way to 3, but I don't have big enough balls for that, so I'm just going to go into the next game mode, and this is slots. I'm not a huge fan of slots, but you know, I'll play a little bit just to kind of show you guys. I'm gonna go with 5 lines here at maybe 20 cents. So it's yeah, $1.20 per bet. And I'm gonna go ahead and click start to spin it right here, and let's see if we can win anything. So look at that. Okay, we won $2 back. So we didn't actually win anything, but that's slots for you, I guess. Let's go one more time and see what we can get. And okay, we won 60 cents, made a slight deficit there, but let's try it one more time just to even up our balance. Let's see if we can get anything decent. And unfortunately, that was a loss. So yeah, I'm gonna go right into the craft section now. But before that, I just want to check to see if my fast game wow, no one has joined fast yet, so I'm the only person to join this game mode in like the past 5 minutes. But yeah, let's go into the craft and see if we can, you know, maybe craft something for a giveaway. Let's see. What are some good kind of skins here that aren't too expensive? You know, I've always wanted a USPS flashback, and I think this skin's awesome. So, you know, I don't want to go too high of a chance because I don't want to spend that much to get it. But let's go with maybe a 35% chance, and we'd only spend, you know, 58 cents to get it. So let's see if we can get it here. And basically, it'll just give you a little animation here. If we get all the way there, then we win it. It's almost there. Come on. Ah, and just barely missed it. We'll try one more time, and let's see if we can get that. And whoops, accidentally did it at 75%. Make sure you guys don't do that on accident, but we did end up winning it, so thankfully my money is not lost. But there you go, guys. As you can see, we can either take it or sell it for $1.60. I'm gonna go ahead and take it because I actually think that skin's great. So let's go into the next game mode here. That's Wheel of Fortune. I was talking about it being super high risk, but you know, you don't actually lose that much. It's just $1. You basically have a tiny percent chance to get something awesome like this Op Neonor or a falchion knife. But I'm gonna spin it a couple times, and you know, maybe we'll get something. I mean, it'll always give you something, even if it's not that great. So let's see what we're gonna get here. And of course, we get the SG Aloha for 72 cents. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell that back and spin one more time. Let's see if we can get anything. As you can see, these are all the latest drops. I unfortunately got the bad one out of all these. And okay, a Fnatic sticker. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that as well. But one of the last game modes we got here, that's Tower. There's the easy, medium, and hard. Basically, the easy will only have 1 bomb per row, and the medium will have 2 bombs, and the hard will have like 2 bombs and sometimes 3 bombs. You never know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do easy because, you know, I'm not that good at this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in 77 cents. And wow, look at that. So this is the fast game that we just won. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to watch it, but we just won all these skins, and we can actually sell them for coins or take them. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell them all and put them back into my balance. But so that was the fast game. As you can see, there were only 3 people that joined, and I fortunately won that. But yeah, let's try this tower game and see how well we can do. As you can see, if we get all the way up here, we can win $32 just from 77 cents. So let's go ahead and play. Let's go with the one on the left. All right, now let's go middle. Let's go middle again, and left. Okay, I think I'm gonna cash it out at $3 right there. Okay, so that was pretty lucky getting all the way up there. Each time you click, there's gonna be a bomb in one of these sections. You know, I'll go a little bit lower. I'll just bet like, you know, 5 cents to show you guys how to fail. Basically, okay, there you go. So instead of a bomb, it's actually handcuffs, but that's how you lose. And I'm just gonna do it one more time to see if we can get lucky. Maybe we can get all the way to the top with 5 cents, but let's just keep going here. Middle, okay, and we lost again. So I'm gonna be done with this. I'm gonna show you the last game mode here. So there's 3 cases. We got the silver case, orange case, and the blue case. The silver case is a bit expensive, but you know what, I'll do a blue case and also the orange case. So let's spin it right here. These are all the possible outcomes, and let's see if we can get a little bit of profit here, maybe a skin that's kind of decent. And you know what, that's not that bad. We actually broke even, made about 8 cents, but honestly, I don't really like this skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Let's open one more of these since we actually can afford another one, and let it spin. And we get a Tech 9 re-entry. So this is only 66 cents. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one orange case just to see if we can get anything decent. I guess it would be a loss if we got either the FAMAS or the sticker or this M4, but let's go ahead and open it and see what we can get. And oh, this is the trade bot for that other trade, but let's see what we can get here. And of course, it's a sticker for $2.50. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, and Yeah, guys, that's kind of my experience on CSGOFast. I really, really like the site. As you remember, we actually started out at 28.50, and we made it all the way to 36 bucks. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to withdraw as well. So I'm gonna go back here, and as you can see, there's a ton of different options, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the marketplace to see what kind of skins there are. Let's see what we got here. So these are all gonna be super expensive. So I'm gonna go to like page 15 or so. Yeah, that looks good. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw this StatTrak M4 Desolate Space. So yeah, guys, if you want to win this M4 StatTrak Desolate Space, let me know in the comment section below. Link your trade link below, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys use the code. It's been on screen. Make sure you check the description if you want to copy paste it. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.